welcome back to LearnWire. In this video, it's going to be a tutorial. I'm doing some content for one of my blogs, and we're going to be diving into WordHero. I have had a lifetime membership to WordHero for about a month or two, and I haven't had a chance to spend a lot of time inside of it, so we are going to be diving into it today and writing a really long form post. And this one, I actually need to write about 4,000 words or so. I'm not going to make you sit through watching me write the whole thing, but you will get the main points of how I'm going to use the tool and how I'm going to use another tool called Rank IQ, and also go and spy on the competition on who's ranking at the top of Google and see how we can get ideas from them, and then just write our own better article for our website. So at any point, if you want to pick up WordHero, it's still available. It's not showing any signs of going off of lifetime deal on AppSumo, but it will eventually. But click that first link below and it's going to take you right over to AppSumo, where you can pick up WordHero for a lifetime deal. Now, very important, in order to, let me push save on this real quick. It's very important that once you pick the software up, you're going to go over here to AppSumo, click that first link in the description, and you're going to get over to a site right here like this, and you're going to pick it up for $69 for unlimited content, which is super cool. They don't have different tier levels. It's just you're going to get unlimited copy, but very important, if in order to get the long form editor, which I'm going to be spending all my time in today, you're going to want that because you're going to be able to use all the tools on the left side. And I really like the long form editor in WordHero. Aside from Jarvis, this is definitely a tied or the next best thing as far as writing, like Jarvis does, right? So what I'm seeing with this is high quality content, and you can just continue pushing the write more button, and it just continues to go out and fetch really good content and write for you. So this is definitely one of my favorite AI writing tools for sure. I've been doing some testing even before I'm making the video today, and I can vouch for this. WordHero is very high quality, very, very good tool. And that's why it ranked at the top, very, very, very top of my list. If you go back and watch my best AI writers ranked of 2021, WordHero was at the top as a super one. So anyways, but in order to get into this editor right here, this little button up here, there is going to be you're going to have to pay one time. It's $39 to access this, right? So once you pay the $69 over here, then you're going to also sign up your account. You're going to come in here and you're going to have to go into the editor. You're going to have to pay another $39. So it's like $108 total. Never have to pay again, unlimited content, and one of the best long form editors that you're going to get. Plus you get all these tools in here. Look at this. You just get so many modules. So WordHero is definitely at the top of my list for one of the best AI writing tools. So we're going to go, but before we do that, let's go see who won the drawing for my class. My latest course right here, how to create YouTube videos fast using AI software. You have a chance to win this, and I'm getting good feedback on the course. So you can get this for free, and we're going to go do the drawing. So I'm going to go pick up the link from the latest video, and we're going to come over here to pickawinner.co, throw in the link. Well, we had a lot of comments on the last video. I haven't gotten a chance to respond to the comments. I will be doing that later today. But 21 comments, that is like almost twice as much as I average. So thank you guys so much for leaving a comment and leaving feedback. I really, really appreciate it. Let's pick that winner. Nestus. So you're saying still not very convinced about Texta. That's totally fine. I respect that. It's definitely the quality of the output of Texta, I would agree with you, is not where WordHero is, or like Jarvis or Article Forge or something like that. So Texta, the main highlight is if you need fast text, if you're building PBNs, if you're really deep into SEO, Texta is going to be a great tool for you. But for primary, really, really essential, high quality content for your money site, Texta, you're going to need to edit the content before you post it, or use another tool. So I'm not going to say that I don't disagree with you, but I do think Texta is a tool that can serve a good purpose for certain people. So a Nestus or whatever, I'm sorry, Nestetis. You are the winner of the course. So all you have to do is email me at learnwirereviews@gmail.com and I will get the course sent over to you. So with that said, let's jump in to writing today. So I'm going to go back over, I'm going to show you my process and then we're going to actually go jump in, but you're going to click on editor and I'm actually going to write. So if you watch my video, I think it was from my last video, we were focusing on the how to make money while living in a van keyword. And so I'm going to go in and I can actually go into look at the report that we pulled in RankIQ. If you're interested in picking up RankIQ, I recommend it. That's the tool I'm using right now. It's simple to use. So if you want to get real technical, then you can go out and get some other SEO tools, SEO optimization tools, but this is going to be in the same category of like Surfer, SEO, Phrase, and other, I believe, SEMrush has a content optimizer like this and stuff as well. But this one, you can go watch my reviews. Just look up RankIQ. You can go look at my review where I explain in depth what RankIQ does for you. But I really like it because it spits out a report on how many words you need, the quality of the content that you need, and then it analyzes a ton of sources. It goes beyond just the 10 sources. It goes usually does around 30 sources to come up with a really good number. Then it tells you all the keywords you need to include in your article, which is super cool. Gives you titles over here, really good titles, and then and keywords that are very important, ranked from highest to lowest. And then it gives you some over here, like this, competition analysis, highest grade content in Google. So we're going to go and look at this one right here. So what I did, okay, I'm just going to show you guys kind of my process, because we're taking a topic that's going to be really hard inside. We're going to come back over here in a second, but when we come in here, this is what the long form editor looks like in WordHero. This is awesome. Very super clean. Just a couple different options and buttons up here. So there's nothing confusing about using WordHero. I actually think it's easier to use than Jarvis. So I really like WordHero. But what we're going to do is you can come through here and go blog headlines. Okay, what I did. And then I just said, how to make money while living in a van. I'm just going to kind of put that in there and say, write for me, right? And it's going to go out there. It's going to give us some blog headlines. We can take what we get in RankIQ, which I recommend, but here's 5 easy ways of living frugally on the road, making money while living in a van, how to be ridiculously successful with your van business idea, know your business. So, save money on Starbucks. So you can just grab one of these. I'm just going to grab that one. It copies it, and then you can just say Control V and put it in there as a title. Okay. The next thing you would do is come over here, and you can actually go into maybe a blog outline or a blog intro, and then how to make money while living in a van. A listicle on how to in your van, something like that. And then you're going to say write for me. So I like how it's really small over there. You just have a nice clean writing interface that you can just hop in between whatever. Well, you're really not hopping between things because it's all on the same screen, but it's just super clean. And then it's going to come out here, and I like the blog intro over here. So now what we can do is you can highlight this text right here and you can hit this rocket button and it will do a blog intro based on that as well. But what I'm finding out, what I'm with testing, I'm seeing that using the one on the left side works better. So you've got this. There are many ways to make money while living in a van. For example, you could sell products. So you can grab this right here. You can also push the thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't like the output, and then you can help them to improve the software. So we copied that, and you would just paste that over there. Then I just push return over here, and then we would do one more thing. We can go to blog outlines, okay? And then you can say right here, how to make money while living in a van. So you can see how you can use the tools over here to get set up. And if you liked this, you could do the introduction. You could say, why live in a van? So you could just use all of them, and then I don't need the introduction, right? So then you could go like that. Okay. So this is kind of how you use the editor and how you could get a blog outline going inside a WordHero, advantages of living in a van. So what you would do right here is you could just highlight this, and it's going to end up being an H2 tag. I recommend just doing that later. But you can highlight that, and then you can just write the intro button. So it's going to write an intro, why live in a van. So then it's going to go out there, it's going to write an intro for us. You can see, do you want to save money or rent or mortgage payments? Do you want to have an adventure? If so, one of the best ways of doing this is living in a van. The following are 5 easy ways of living frugally on the road. And right here, you can just click this button up here, write more, and then it's just going to go out there and continue writing more. So that's what makes this tool so brilliant, is that it just continues to write. It's going to stay on topic most of the time, and it's just going to write high quality content. And then you would just take your topics and you can do an intro for each one. Okay. So you can quickly write. Now, one thing that I kind of wish that they would improve on is that it's just slower. You can see right now while I'm talking, you can see that is the actual speed of the software. So it's, Jarvis is definitely way faster, with just coming out with the output. But at the end of the day, we want quality content. Both are quality content. And you're getting a lifetime deal with this software, so this is it's definitely worth it in my opinion. So that's how you would go about doing that. So now I'm going to go back over here. I don't want to save this one. I'm just going to exit out. Well, I guess I'll save that one, and then we'll go back over to history. I'm going to show you what I have so far and what I did. Okay, so I'm going to go back into. I think we go into editor right here, and then we can just go up to open. Yeah, the open document right here. Easy money living in a van. Perfect. Okay, so we have this one, and I came up with all this so far from the steps I just showed you about. Okay, but what we're going to do is go back into Rank IQ and utilize both tools. Right, Rank IQ is going to do far better at like helping us come up with a better outline, and then we can use WordHero to write the paragraphs for us. Okay. So what you do is you come in through here in the reports, and we can click on 40 plus van jobs, because I want to get the 40 jobs, right? WordHero, I don't think that there's any AI tool out there where I could say, give me 40. You guys can leave a comment below if you see a tool that does this, but I haven't found an AI writer that's able to do these massive listicle posts. And this is in the 2020s right now. These are the posts that are ranking, these big listicles, 40 plus van life jobs to make money from your camper van or RV, right? This is what we're trying to outrank. And this is why it's ranked in the top of Google, because these listicle giant posts are doing well. This is over 4,000 words on the page, right? And so what you can do is come in here and you could copy and paste every single one of these. That's going to take you about 10, 15 minutes to do that. I have a better way to do this. What we can do is you can install this plugin, this Google plugin called SEO Minion. So I'm going to click SEO Minion, right? So just look up SEO Minion, go and install it. Now it brings this side panel up over here. It tells us a lot of stats about the page and everything. But what we're going to want to do is go to the Analyze On Page SEO. Okay, so it's going to tell us how many H1 tags they have, and you should only have one H tag, and that's your title, right? And then it says that there's H2 tags, more H2 tags. So I think there's like 40 something in total of the H2s. There's 47 total like headlines. Okay. So what you can do is you can click this download button, and it downloads into a CSV file. I already have that file open. We're going to go and check it out. And this is what it looks like over here. This is what you get. Okay. You get all of them, 62 different H tags, and you can look in here. So as far as H1, yeah, you should only have one H1 tag, and then look at H2 tags right here, is where they have, the way that they've put theirs out, is they have 5 H2 tags, and then H3 is the big stuff that they use, right? H3, 51, and you should have more H3 tags, right? So they're doing proper SEO, okay? And then what I did is I just took the main topics. This is what I really, really want, right? And so I'm going to come all the way down here to 26. They have 47 topics for us. So I paste all those in here, and then I went and fixed all of the numbers at the front, and we have 47. We have 47 things that we can write about, right? So I'm going to copy this. And I hope you're following along with me on this strategy. We're going to go back into WordHero, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to say something like, below you will see our top 47 ways that, and then I'm going to paste this in. Oh, I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. That's going to take a minute because I don't know how it's going to. Let me see if I can right click and paste as text if that helps. Oh, okay, there we go. Always test things out, guys. Right click, paste as text worked perfect. And so we're good there. Look, we have our outline. And this is going to take a while. I'm not going to have you guys sit through this entire thing. I'm going to do a couple and I'm going to go out and actually write it. And then we'll come back and look at it in a minute. But what I want to do is go back and get my main keyword. And really, here's what I'm going to test on this article, okay? Is that a lot of times I'm going for this keyword right here, how to make money while living in a van. Now, traditional SEO would tell you that you must have that keyword in your title and your URL slug and to rank for that, right? But in modern SEO in 2022, it's not necessarily the case because you get this tool, RankIQ, analyzes all of the top pages, and it will tell you if there's actually a site that has that in their actual title, and it doesn't. It's going to tell you the ones that you should actually have. It's going to recommend 40+ van life jobs to make money from your camper van or RV, and that is actually. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this one is going to actually end up being our new title, and we're going to change it because we have 47. So I'm going to actually change the title, and we have 47. And odd numbers do well, and you can see we're going to do more than the 40. We're going to do 47. I'm going to go and fix the title real quick and capitalize it. All right, so we've got that. So then now below, I'm going to fix this right here. Below you will see our top 47 ways to make money. And in here, I'll throw in our keyword, okay? So I will throw in our SEO keyword right here on how to make money while living in a van. So right here, we could leave this as an H2. These are going to be H3s, but now we have it all set up for us, and we're going to go sell services on Fiverr. So I'm going to sell services on Fiverr, and I'm just going to say write more. Or we will try the rocket button, which should be like an intro to that. So if you own a camper van or RV and you're on the hunt for ways to make money on the road, Fiverr is an awesome place to start. Fiverr lets you sell your services in almost any way possible, whether it's teaching yoga classes or fixing broken electronics. You can get more than just cash payments. To 83% of all payments made on Fiverr are done so through PayPal. So we can expand on that as well, but it actually stayed on topic. This is actually impressive. So this is something, go back two videos ago, I think 2 or 3 videos ago, watch the writer one. If you haven't watched the writer where I write 1,500 words with writer, and I believe I was using that to write this same topic, and you will see the difference that WordHero is taking Fiverr, and it's also applying it to the title, making money in a van. And then it's coming up with content that has to do with living in a van and then also working on Fiverr. So it's actually amazing that it wrote this sentence right here. Hunt for ways to make money on the road. Fiverr is an awesome place to start. And then it says a little bit about Fiverr. This is exactly what you want the AI to do for you, right? And that is not something that I'm seeing a lot of tools do, because this is actually a very specific topic. This is not about living in a van. This is also not about making money from home or making money. This is about making money while living in a van. So it's 2 specific topics put together, and WordHero seems to be able to handle this pretty good. So I'm going to do another one, start a profitable blog. I'm going to highlight that. You want to highlight this and you want to say intro, blog intro. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video and the tutorial. If you are, please hit that like button. Make sure you comment on the video. Let me know what you think. Do you have WordHero? How are you enjoying it? And also make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you get all my videos and you have a chance to win my latest YouTube course. And let's check this part out. Okay, so start a profitable blog is easier than ever. Your caravan RV can be your office. You can write about anything you want to bring in an income, right? And then you can left click right here. I'm just showing you the main tools in this. This is one of my favorite long form. This is becoming one of my favorite long form editors. All you have to do is just left click right here and then push the write more button. So the two that you're going to use the most are the rocket and the editor button, the write more button. These two buttons up here is what you're going to use the most. So now it says selling your services through Fiverr. So it jumped into Fiverr, so that is not good. But you can always build upon your blog and work your way up. So we would just remove this sentence, right? Just part of the game with using AI. Okay. And then you would come through here, become a freelance writer, similar to what we've already had. Work from your caravan as a virtual assistant. We'll do one more, guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap this part up. I'm going to go and finish the article. So I'm going to do an intro again on this one. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what I actually get from this. But this is the process that I'm following right now, okay? It went off a little bit on a tangent there, but then we can say right here, becoming a virtual assistant to make money remotely is a great way to do this. And you can just say write more. See if it says another sentence. Okay, so right there it actually started coming up with a list. Okay. So is a great way to do this remotely I'm going to delete that part there. Okay. So as you can see, we've got 650 words already and we're just getting started. This is going to end up being a 5,000 word post, right? And then what we'll do is when I'm done, I will take this and we'll take it back into Rank IQ. Now I already have, from what I already optimized, and I haven't done anything else to it from Writer, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be replacing this whole content with the WordHero content because this is starting to come out pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and pause right now, work on this, go do some other things, and then I'll come back and I can show you what I get afterwards. Okay, I'm back. So you can look at the time down here. I don't know what time it was. I haven't done the video editing or anything like that. But I would estimate it took about 40 minutes to get through this, okay? Now you can see up here we have 3,700 words written in about 40 minutes using Rank IQ, using WordHero, and going through the process and actually taking our time. I wrote a little bit of the content. I used the AI about 90% of the time, and it stayed on topic. A few times it would not produce what I wanted, so I would just end up having to, highlight the text, push delete, and then rerun it, and then it would do a good job. So there really wasn't anything in here that it wasn't able to write. It stayed on topic. So a couple cool things to note is that, inside of each one of these, sometimes I would highlight this, and I noticed that, doing the intro, it would just continue to talk about van life and kind of like an intro to the blog. So that's something that they need to work on and improving. But like this first one, it did really good on this one, but most of the time it did not produce like this. So what I ended up doing is I would end up writing just a little, sentence like, let's come down here. I would add in something like this: is a great way that you can start making money living in your van. And I would just say joining the Steady apps. And then right here, I would put the cursor right here, and then I would just say write more. And then it would go off and write a ton of really good information. So that worked really, really well for me. You can see I used that technique a lot. Getting a work amping job is a great way that you can start making a living from your van. And then it would just start talking only about work. So it helped keep the AI on topic. And you're going to have to find what works for you inside of each one of these tools, right? But that seemed to work. And just going through every single one of these, I mean, look at this giant article right here, huge article. It took about 40 minutes, but I mean, come on. So in order to hire somebody to go and write 4,000 words for you, this would cost you $100 or more, easily. So, in 40 minutes, we used the power of AI. I think we came up with some really, really good content here. I'm going to go push save. And then what we're going to do is, let's see if I can copy, create new document. I'm just going to do a Control A and copy, and hopefully it just copies, the text. We're going to go back into Rank IQ, and we were at a D+, I believe, from Writer. So this isn't really going to be a Writer WordHero comparison. It's not really meant to be like verses or anything like that, but I just want to see, by removing what's in here, I can go ahead and just remove it. So we're starting off at an F with no words, right? So I'm going to come through here and I'm going to paste our new article in here, and you can see that we got a C-. So we went up, what is that? We went up a whole spot higher with using WordHero. So it did produce better content. It produced slightly better content than what we got with WordHero than what we got with Writer right off the bat. So that's kind of cool to know. This is a great tool to even just do tests, right? Take a keyword, write in an AI article, and then use another one, and then come in here, plug it in here, and see what the Rank IQ thinks of it. Well, it's starting off at a C- already. We were able to get our word count in here that it's suggesting that we need to be able to rank. And then what I'll do is I'll spend some time in here. I'll get this up to A+. I'm not going to do that in this video. This video is already going on way too long. But you can see we've got this giant article here, almost 4,000 words. We wrote it in WordHero. My overall thoughts about WordHero is that it's a really, really good tool. There's every single AI writer so far has its hiccups, has its little drawbacks. Even Jarvis, the king of AI writers, has its own things that are annoying to me as well when I'm using their editor. So they all have their things, but the standouts for WordHero is that it produced among the highest quality content, and it stayed on topic better than other tools that I've used. So two drawbacks are that it's slow, and when it produces content, it's very slow. So that's one of the reasons why this took so long. I think we could have shaved off about 15 minutes if it was another AI writer. But quality is the most important, or this content isn't going to rank anyways, right? So it's really good at staying on point, and the quality is up there. But the speed is slow. And then one other thing is that as we started getting down to the bottom, when this is a huge article, 4,000 words. I don't know how many 4,000 words articles that you actually need to write. Usually the average is going to be 1,500 to 2,000 words in most cases. It started kind of getting slower down here, trying to, get more lines down here and stuff. Started kind of bogging down a little bit. So, but other than that, I'm very happy and pretty quite impressed with WordHero on its ability to write this high quality content. So let me know again what you think in the comments below. Of course, I'm going to take this content and we're going to go optimize it. You can take this content, go in and put it in Surfer SEO. You can put it in Phrase. I'm using Rank IQ. I'm also leave a link below. I like it because you get a lot. You get keyword research in there. You get all kinds of different niches. You also get the optimization tool, and then you also get a report, an SEO report on how you need to write your content. So you get all that for only $50 a month. It's a really, really good deal. So I'll leave a link to go pick up. I'll leave a link below to go pick up WordHero, and then I'll also leave a link to go and check out Rank IQ as well. Thank you guys for watching this really long video. Let me know what you thought of it, and I'll see you in the next video.